Krasis. We'll hate something. I don't know why my opponent's not conceding, but we are clicking the buttons. They're hoping I mess up and then they kill me. I don't even know, what does the Sephiroth emblem do? Alright, finally. Okay, well. Alright, hello, and we are back today with more Pioneer. This time, I'm going to play Best of One. I'm going to play Best of One. I just want to try something out. So, in the last set, we got this card called Desecrex. And as far as I know, I built a lot of Vannifar decks. This is the first 4-drop that gets to buy back a creature. There are some 4-drops that untap. But what's important about this is that you can combo with it. So, you can get into that. But the other thing to note is that if you have a Vannifar in play and a 1-drop, it's really easy to get to whatever you want. You sack your 1-drop, you get Cauldron Monitor. You sack your Cauldron Monitor, you get Specialist, that gets back the Monitor. Then you can sack the Monitor, then you get a Glasspool Mimic, okay? And then that gets back the Monitor. You get the untap. And now that means you can sacrifice the Glasspool Mimic, which is a 2-drop, to get a Bounding Krasis, which is a 3-drop. It doesn't really matter that much. You can just sack the Specialist too, I guess, as long as but the Monitor needs to end up in the graveyard because you want the untap. So you can sack your Krasis. That will get back your Desecrex, or get your Desecrex. Your Desecrex can get back the Glasspool Mimic that copied the Corridor Monitor, and now you get infinite death triggers. So that means you just get to keep Legend ruling and getting back a copy of Desecrex infinite times. So if I have Prosperous Innkeeper, I gain infinite life. You know, that obviously isn't going to be great for online play. But if you're playing F&M, you can do that. And then if we have Sephiroth, we can just drain our opponent out. So, that is the point of the deck. We are trying to have a Vannifar and a Sephiroth or a way to get to it. It's pretty easy to just like have a clone in your hand and then copy and untap. Eldritch Evolution is a card we're playing too. And you can just draw a Sephiroth as well. And you don't have to combo people as well. I was trying to figure out if there was a way where, and you know, shout it in the comments if you know how to do this. If there was a way where I could just 1-card combo with Vannifar, and I think that that's impossible. I think it's always going to be 2 cards. But maybe I was trying relatively hard, maybe not the hardest, to figure out if there was something I could do with this that would result in winning the game. But I don't think you can. But yeah, we also have Tyvar to untap the Vannifar to get the Sephiroth. So there's a lot of ways to get to this combo. It is weird because we're playing a Sultai deck that has a red card and a white card. But we've got some starting towns, Mana Confluence, and Multiversal Passage, as well as treasure tokens to enable that. I have Fauna Shamans that work pretty well with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Can help get you your Vannifar or whatever you need. And then Soul Cauldron can copy a Vannifar if it gets Thought Seized or dies. Obviously, have a pile of Elves. Tyvar can give your Vannifar haste, as well as getting back some of your 2s. Playing Druneth, just because I think it's a good card, and we're playing a lot of creatures. And then we have a pile of Glasspool Mimics to copy things and just help us combo. The other thing I have is a Singleton Oculus, which is only really good with these Eldritch Evolutions, but I've never tried Eldritch Evolution in a deck like this. So I wanted to give it a shot just because you can turn 2 Oculus people, and maybe that'll end up being good, maybe it won't. But just wanted to jam a bunch of probably about 5 or 6 best of 1 games and just get a feel for it. And I think this deck's pretty interesting, so I figured maybe people would want to see it on the YouTube. If you guys want the list, it will be in the description as always, and I will see you in the games. Enjoy. Okay, so we have a turn 2 Oculus, which I will probably try to enact. And we'll just go from there. Blue white controls. What are my alternatives? Another thing about the Oculus is with Glasspool Mimic in your deck. It was a little more powerful. Should have played my land first because they could have like destroy a tapped creature. Lost. Alright, well, if they didn't have Get Lost, I think they were just dead. And now my life's a little harder. So go. We're gonna try to do beatdowns and then maybe flip the Sephiroth. Playing the Vannifar here is really awkward. Let's say go. Tyvar. This Tyvar is fine. Could have done this first though. Because yeah, I think I'm gonna map, so. Yep. Oh, they're probably just gonna have Verdict and then we'll be sad. Maybe they don't. Okay, they don't. Cool. I wonder if they maybe have a March and they're just like, I don't want to do this right now. Control's typically going to be a pretty bad matchup. We're just like all creatures, and a lot of times these decks are just all removal. So what are you going to do? You have them down to 5, or whatever that's worth. We're a lot of lands, not really where you want to be. Okay, you say go. Cauldron, does that do anything? Kind of. What can we do? We can get a specialist, get back that Druneth. What are the 3? Can I get like a Sephiroth? Either way, lead with this. So Sephiroth or specialist. I guess it's just gonna be specialist. Maybe we just build a board here. Then I can Glasspool the specialist for a 1/1. I think this is my play, is just like hope that I can go wide enough to kill them. I don't really have anything going for me. Just at the board. But the Vannifar gets to stay, and I get to sack the Druneth into like a Sephiroth. then they probably can't win. I mean, maybe they have Farewell. Sure.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. You are not much of a roadblock. Until
Yeah,
next
drawing more
time,
lands in the
then.
control deck is not ideal. I think we're, yeah, I don't know what it is. You know, let's just go again. We'll try again. Kind of an unfortunate game, but I don't think we're supposed to be controlled most of the time. We're kind of just trying to establish a board of creatures, and they're just trying to count. Like, they have, if they're not countering my Vannifar, that means they're just Supreme Verdicting me, so it's gonna be tough. We could have Cavern in our deck. That's something worth considering going forward for sure. Maybe it's better than one of the other 5-color lands. Alright. Well, we get to do the thing again. Surprisingly, wasn't good enough last time. Let's see if my opponent has a Get Lost. If they don't have a Get Lost, we can run away with the game. If they do, we'll be sad. Possible that they're a different deck. Oh, is it blue-black? I mean, Thoughtseize? That is just depression-inducing. What are the odds that Eidorion means fucking Thoughtseize? Oh, wait. The Cauldron. You're trolling. Alright, well, I'm gonna get go for the throw it or whatever, but I think it's still worth. Okay, can't believe that didn't take the thing. Okay, cool. Gotta remember I'm playing on MTG Arena and not the, I don't know. We're playing on Arena. It's okay. Expect the unexpected. A Cauldron that does nothing. Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, the Oculus worked the second time. It shouldn't have, but it did. GG. Alright. Opponent goes first. I keep. I got a lot of mana. Uh-oh. Okay, not Heartfire Hero. Not Kumana faces Agatha. Good things. Maybe we can gain enough life. Who am I kidding? Gaining life against Mono Red in 2025 is a joke. That's not a real thing, right? We'll see though. They've got 2 Hired Claws, so Raging. Yes. Clearly we are, right? Nope. 17. Oh no. Oh, hell yeah. Well, we're definitely doing that, right? This deck is just an Oculus deck, but at least I'm confirming to myself that this stuff is powerful. Will it beat their draw? I don't know. They probably have the card Monstrous Rage, and maybe we'll die. But it is helpful. Maybe with this Innkeeper, if the Oculus can stay in play, it'll be fine. Okay, so I block here, and they have Shock. It's 2. I think It's like, what, they Rage, activate, we eat, trade, and then I just have to beat Hired Claw. Alternatively, I no blocks. They Rage here, and then I have to beat the Monstrous Rage. I guess if they have 2 Rage, my life just sucks. Not even sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Like, this is not what I want, but I don't think it's good to just, like, randomly die to a Lynx or whatever by taking a bunch of damage up front. Now the question is... asking if I wanted to take the damage. I'm not sure. Sephiroth flipping might be relevant too, depending. The Lynx deals 3 to me, Mutable Shore. Things off, I double block Hired Claw. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's fine. Tyvar. Tyvar, Innkeeper, Elf. I can Fauna Shaman for 3. What 3 do I even get? Sephiroth? Sephiroth sack Fauna Shaman? Not even good. Maybe just put a Tyvar, Innkeeper, Elf. Bad, right? I should just Tyvar, Innkeeper, pass.
This will make a thrilling tale.
And then try to protect it. Right, so we milled part of our combo. Okay. Go planeswalkers, right? Target opponent. Okay. Yep. Face both. I think, do I just win? Probably just win if they activate this. I'm not even 100% sure. I don't have the 4, but I don't know if it really matters. Oh, I milled the Krasis. I didn't notice that. Okay, that's really bad. Well, let's see what happens now. Maybe we'll be fine. I gotta draw step 2. Also just block with a 2/4 red. How unlucky am I? You just have a land Cubana faces Kakazon. Alright. You gonna top deck Reckless Impulse? Or Reckless Rage? I don't know if I needed to scoop, but thank God. I was like, okay, they're just pressing damage. They're not respecting the Tyvar. Okay, sure. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, I forgot the Kamano Faces Kakazon did one to Planeswalkers, to be honest. That one doesn't come up very often, but we got the W. Happy for that. We didn't really do anything, right? We didn't pull off our combo. They kind of just interacted, but, like, we are still just playing a pile of creatures, so. I guess the Vannifar made him scoop, right? Like, they would have scooped depending on what other creature I had. But it could have just been like an Ouroboros or whatever, and they probably would have scooped in the spot, so. Whatevs. GG. Alright, I go first. This hand is questionable, just like my deck. Mulligan. Alright. Also kind of questionable. What do I keep here? I guess I just keep Specialist. Weird hand, though. Planes go. Okay, always lucky. Do I want to fire this guy off for a minus and just all out? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's get it. No way we brick. Oh, shit. I'm so unlucky. That's what I'm supposed to say. Carrot cake. Okay. Ooh. The mana ever matter? Alternatively, what could I do? I think I'm just gonna get an Oculus. Do I play the Glasspool? I guess so. I could wait and try to get to a Vannifar. That was actually probably better. I guess a mono white deck, I think I should have done that. So that's my bad. A little impatient, got excited, but I think I just go... The thing that's awkward is I have, like, the 2 combo pieces in my hand. That's super ideal. Because if I get the Vannifar, I have to play both of these, I think. Alright. So, we have an elf, and then 2 mana. So, Specialist, Elf, Monitor. Because I don't get the haste. Well, yeah, they have a Wrath of God. I'm supposed to just go as wide as possible. Yeah, I'm stupid. Whatever.
We're in this together.
I'm definitely wide, but like, I should just keep the Tyvar, right? Like, I should have some amount of play too. Good. If I don't get Wrath this turn, that could be the difference maker. I guess, did I already have one? Authority. Okay. Huh. Kind of annoying. Eldritch Evolution. Lifelinking flyers, you say? Evolution's gonna give me something tapped. I can get back a 3. I can just get a... I gain a bunch of life. I can go Skitherix into Sephiroth. These 2s can't attack, though. I can attack with one of these, potentially. If they're smart, they double block. The Authority makes it so I can't kill them with Vannifar, because they're just gaining life. Sure. I'm supposed to do here. I can just get second Oculus. Maybe that's my best choice of action. I think it probably is. And then just like play to flipping the Sephiroth. Do I want to trade this now? These are both not summoning sick. Attack here. At the double block. It forces the unflip. You're 8. Board is enormous, and I have a secret Sephiroth. I guess. Maybe that's dumb though. Okay. We'll have to dodge now, like temporary lockdown. Really, more of this bullshit, okay. Huh. Authority is pretty annoying. Okay, and then now what do I want to do? I can activate this and attack. I don't think it's worth. 10 in the air is a chump, and then they just block the Sephiroth. I still don't think it's worth. Back here. Here. You want to triple block? That's fine. Nice. Well, Oculus continuing to do work. GG. Alright. Sure. I assume the reason this Eldritch or the Oculus stuff is working more is because we're playing best of one. Like I feel like when I play best of three, all I play against is Unholy Annex and go for the throat. So, I mean, maybe it's fine. Okay, I don't think I need the clone. But we're just gonna. They're on the play, so they're probably gonna kill us before we combo them. We draw like an Innkeeper next turn, maybe. Oh, well, now we're just dead. This card is incredibly unfun. Shit. Yeah, I mean, if you untap this card, the game ends, right? We'll see. Maybe they don't have any enchantments. Oh, an enchantment. Shit. Maybe they don't have any lands. Maybe they don't have any things. Okay. Not dead, I guess. Elf. No, if there's a way I can, like, haste anything. I think we're just dead. Maybe they can't attack. What are the odds they can't beat my 3/3? Oh, no, it's something. What? Can't believe they had something. Yeah, I mean, that one's tough, right? Like, we're playing all creatures against Light Paws, so we're not supposed to win that one. GG's. Okay, we got a turn to Tyvar. Oh boy. Uh-huh. So I can kill them on turn 3, I think. And they kill me on turn 2. They have Shock in their deck. It's kind of interesting. They could just kill me on turn 2. They can also block.
We can do this all day.
Okay, we didn't die. That's good. Happy that happened. Are they dead? I don't think they're dead. I guess it depends what happens here. So if they attack 3 at Tyvar, I have to block the Scamp, and then they get to trade for 2 elves. Which is really bad. They're just going face. Okay. I'm not. Alright. Are we gonna turn 3 kill the turn 2 deck? Do I have the mana? Maybe I don't have enough mana. No, I have the untap, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so you come out. And then we get to Sephiroth first. Untap here. And then you become a Sephiroth. Then decline. I don't want to draw my combo pieces. You come out.
Ready for round 2.
And then you're gonna become. Oh, I messed up. God damn it. Can I fix this? I think so, yeah. I think it's salvageable. So now we go here. So I messed up the order. We're gonna clone our Vannifar and then get Specialist that way. Maybe it didn't even matter, but... Alright, so now what do we want? Now we want a Glasspool Mimic on the Specialist. Get back our 1/4. Untap this, and now I can sack the Glasspool Mimic to go into El Papito, which can become Glasspool Mimic. Copy this. Keep this one. And that will become Glasspool Mimic, which will become this. Keep this. Alright, well I messed it up, but we were able to do it anyway, so. We'll hate something. I don't know why my opponent's not conceding, but we are clicking the buttons. They're hoping I mess up and then they kill me. I don't even know, what does the Sephiroth emblem do? Alright, finally. Okay, well, that is the combo. I'm happy we got to do it aside from just Oculusing. But that is how it works. So you just need to have like a clone or an untap, and then if you untap with the Vannifar, you win. So that was a turn 3 kill. We could have died on turn 2 if my opponent just had like double pump spells, but they didn't, so I'll take it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the video. Hit that subscribe and like button if you did. Leave a comment if you want, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.